I'm glad he's down. It took me essentially 3 lives in 1 because of the E-tanks. But at least he's down and we don't have to ever do it again. That kind of thing. Okay, so I have to use my bopper. Not that. This one. Okay. Drop down. Well, I gotta see what's over here, right? It's more out of the way. Yeah, at this point, that would be worth it. Because I do actually need stuff. Mostly the jet, I think. That's what I'm most concerned about not having. Alright, wait for this. Yes, thank you. Absolutely. Alright. Because now what? How many do we have? 4? 5. Okay, we have 5. That's better. Alright, I need the coil. Also, I don't know what it's called, actually. Again, I never noticed when we first got it, so hopefully I'm not driving anyone crazy by not knowing the name. Okay, no, explode! Or get off of me so I can shoot you. Like, whatever. How is this gonna wreck me? Can I magnet you? Okay. This is like, how... They wouldn't be that kind to give me a... Whoa. Where's the light, dude? Yeah, okay, that's actually worth it. You know, I'm still gonna give it to the jet, honestly. And I figure I have to fall here, right? Why are you up there? Is there like a secret wall or something? Am I gonna regret going up? I have to try. I have to... Why is he here on his own? There's nothing! Dang it, game! Your weird design! Alright. Okay, I actually was able to take it out before he stopped me. That's good. Nah, I'm not gonna try it with this one. He's a little closer. We'll just move on. Okay, this looks bad. That felt really weird. I don't know what exactly it was about it, but it just felt odd. Ow. Okay. Good start. I mean, we might well die just to this part anyway, so... Yeah, I gotta see what's up. Not that. First you. Okay, some health. Health is good going into a boss like this. What? Okay. So only the one at the... I hate having to use one here, but otherwise I'm gonna die. I figured out the boss at least. Like, you have to fight the real one. Or, you know, I'm the real one. But yeah. Okay. And I just figured it was too much of a pain to go up to the top. They changed too quickly for it to, like, pan out. Okay, we're almost at the end, or at least the semi-end. Last time there were 2 skulls, because it was tricky. But we'll see if it's anything like that this time. Okay. We still have... Okay, we have a bad amount of lives. Being, if we die, we... game over. But as far as everything else goes, we're okay right now. For the most part, you know. I'll get more of this. Because those can often open up the way to get more powers and health and stuff. And obviously, you know, that'd be good to have. Ah, son of a gun. Haven't found the right way to beat them yet. So I just take a ton of damage whenever they're on screen. That's basically how it's been going. But we're up against another boss here? Okay. It says Dr. W up there. So we do still have a boss rush? Really? We do. Shoot, what was good against you? Was it Gemini? I think it was. I'm gonna get a game over. I assume I'm gonna lose to this. No, I didn't. Alright. I mean, I'll keep going as long as I can. But I don't expect to be able to beat all of these bosses in one go. I gotta remember what was good against Magnet. It's not hard. Probably wasn't Needle. Okay, so it's not hard, it's not Needle, it's not Snake. So next time we reach Magnet, we could try to figure it out a little bit better from that. But at least, yeah, we're able to start right here. No chances of E-Tank so far on this level, and I don't think it's gonna happen. Yeah, doesn't seem like it. I hate that dude. I don't know how to not take damage from him yet. Because he just throws a rock, a giant rock, immediately when he appears. So I'm like always going into whatever fight I'm going into with damage already taken. Not ideal. I think I'll try the same pattern though. Like I'll go Needleman first. Hopefully I can get him. He waited until I shot. Not cool, dude. Alright, so that didn't go as well. At least we're back here. Trying it again. Back to Gemini. Okay, that was much better. If only this health was like outside and I could save it, because I didn't take any damage that time. But yeah, Magnet Man's weakness isn't anything on this page. It's not Snake. I'll try Spark. I don't remember if I had his weakness when I fought him. I'm pretty sure I was just using my Buster, yeah. Why didn't it fire? No! There we go. No, I fired the wrong way. Okay, there we go. Used more power than was necessary, but we were able to take him down at least. Okay, this is Gemini. I'm trying Shadow Man's. It's not Shadow Man's. Seems to be the Snake. Okay. Thank you, I need the health desperately. This next fight is gonna suck. Only half health. Probably gonna die. Oh geez, hard man. What's good against hard man? Ninja? Did I even have your weakness before? Okay, so it's nothing on this page. Needle? I don't know what's good against hard man. I don't remember. Was Magnet someone's already? I don't recall. I'm gonna try him on this. Okay, it might be yours, honestly. That doesn't seem to be doing a terrible amount. Okay, good. If we die again, it's just game over, and we'll have to do all 4 of these bosses again. And the little level beforehand. But it's basically just run through, take damage, and then you fight the bosses. Okay, Top, anything? Is there anything good against you? Try Ninja Man's. Ninja Man sucks. Nope, not that. Hard Man's? Hard Man's, okay. Cool. Okay, we're at least learning their weaknesses at this point. So, when we get a game over, because I assume we will, we should be able to have an easier time. Wait, what was Needle? Not Needle, not Needle, definitely not Needle. And you wouldn't be weak to your own thing. No, I already fought someone with Gemini, that's how I beat Needle Man. Maybe he's just a buster. I can't think of anything else. I mean, I guess sometimes enemies have the same weakness as someone else, so maybe... With him, I guess I just have to experiment. You know, he's gonna be the first one I fight this time, assuming I pick the right one. He dropped health, that's good. Come on, okay, I was gonna say, before he summons another box. He was dead and still threw it. How are you? And then the health drop, dang it. Okay, well, here we are at the boss rush, basically. You just fall down here, and then we're good. So, I'm gonna try Hard Man's against Ninja Dude. Shadow Man, is that his name? Was it this one, or was it one? Okay, it was this one, yeah. But I don't know. Okay, it's not his. We're trying all of them. Like, I want to figure this out. There's a thing, Magnets is not it, but it might still be good just because it can hit him. And he jumps a lot, which is bad. I'll also try Spark now. Because I think that's the last big one, really, that we didn't try. Or maybe the last one overall we didn't try. Maybe he's weak to himself. You are weak to yourself, dude. Alright. Not upset by this, just surprised. It's not that it hasn't happened before. But anyway. Okay, so now that we figured that out... I mean, maybe we should figure out the other two first. This could be our trial run kind of thing. Needle? No, it's not Needle. It's not Needle. What are you weak against, dude? I don't remember. No, you were good against Magnet. I don't think you're weak against that. He could just be weak against me. No, you're weak against yourself too. Alright. Okay, so Shadow Man and Shock Man? Spark Man? They're both, I want to say Spark Man. They're both weak against themselves, it looks like. So I can work with that. And you... Crap, what were you? Were you Needle? I think you were Needle. It does enough damage, at least, that I'll use it. So I guess now we'll switch to Gemini, because we're heading to Needleman's. Come on, you gotta hit it! Hit him! No, he's wrecking me! You're failing me, Power! Okay, good. Grab this health, move along. Don't remember who was next. Get in the bloody platform, the teleporter. Oh, you're weak to Spark, I know that. He fell on me, darn it. I had to run toward him, because the 3 magnets were positioned in a way that I just would have died if he, if I tried running back. But then he landed on me. I tried pulling back, it just didn't work out. Darn. Timing was off there. And there. Okay, if my timing had been off any more, I would have been completely out of Spark. That would not have been good for that. Okay, I don't remember what's up next, so... Back here. Okay, Gemini. Was it Shadow? No, it wasn't Shadow. What crap, what was he weak against? Snake, it was Snake. Okay, good. Got hit one more time than I would have liked. We would be at full otherwise. But that's okay, we're making do. We're finishing them off. Shoot. I already forget. Magnet? I feel like it wasn't Magnet. But it's also... I don't know, it's working. It was probably Magnet. Okay, good. Yeah, either way, even if it wasn't, we killed him with it. It's fine. One more to go. Hopefully we can actually finish him off. And Top, you were weak against Hardman. I remember this. Ow. Okay. No. I totally meant to fire that a lot sooner than I did. Alright, good. I thought he would take at least one more hit, but no. So all of the bosses are defeated. So now this door should be good. Yeah. Okay. Oh, good. We get some powers, so... Time to decide what I need the most, I guess, right? So at least for the sake of being able to test my powers, I have a little bit of Spark and a little bit of Magnet. I'm glad that we got a life from that, too. But now we're moving up to the skulls. I assume, again, we'll have, like, a level. Yeah. Where I get to pick more powers. So like I said, yeah, Spark and Magnet, I want to get them up a little bit more. We'll see what we get from these boxes. Another power thing. Alright, Magnet all the way up. And Spark all the way up, I guess, yeah. Because they kind of seem to take up a lot of energy. Like, Needle is fairly low down, but you can use a lot of Needle, you know? I think if I were to choose another one, if I had the time, it would be Hardman. But yeah, we're totally just going. Hi! Are you an eyeball? Is this like a weird crab kind of thing? Why can't I... What am I supposed to be shooting? Ow! My understanding of, like, circles is all off. Trying to dodge these things, it's not working out too well. Okay, and I can't hit the legs either, so I just got crushed. Okay, so I almost killed it, but you basically have to finish it off before it reaches you. That's what I've determined. Alright, so we're gonna get a game over here. If we don't, you know, like, finish it off. I wonder if there's something that has just, like, a slightly bigger hitbox where I'd be able to deal damage to it without having to jump. Because I think that's the biggest thing, is I was getting... Yeah, it just wasn't good enough. Oh, that's Spark. I meant to be on Needle. I'll be on Spark, that's fine. Unfortunately, though, it doesn't have a higher hitbox, but it does seem to be the weakness, so I'll totally use it. No, if I could face the right way, please. Okay. One phase down. How do I fight you now? You're up there. Oh, thank you. Oh, I was like, haha! I found a safe spot between your legs. Because when he fell down, it didn't, like, hurt me. But alas. Oh, sweet! Oh, sweet! I thought I would have to do boss rush again. Oh, okay. That's good. That's really good. This is much better. Like, I don't even need the... I'll get the mystery boxes, because I might as well. But, you know, actually, hold on. I'm probably gonna die. I already wasted one energy thing. I was gonna get the mystery boxes to see if they were lives, but I might as well save the energy for when I need them. Because I will need them. Okay. You could beat that right away, basically. Ah, okay. Nah, didn't dodge a circle. I don't think he's gonna be weak to the same thing. I'm gonna try Hardman's when he, like, ducks down like that. Except I don't know how to tell when he's going to do it exactly. Oh, that seemed to be it. Holy crap. Whatever. I need to be able to hit him. But it takes so long. I used an E-tank. If I realized I was that weak, I honestly would have used another E-tank. It takes so long for that to actually, like, fire across the screen and hit him. Oh. I was hoping not picking up that energy from before, from that mystery box, would have just left it, but it didn't. Okay, I think Spark is the first weakness, and Hardman is the second weakness. So I'm just gonna try the same thing I did before, but hopefully find more success. I think I have to wait for this to move a little bit more. Okay, that's down. Okay, and it seems to be, so he moves one leg, and then he moves the other, and then he goes down. Still a matter of the timing sucking, but... Alright, I have, like, all my eggs in this basket, basically. Okay, so when I'm this far away from him, I've got to be firing those off earlier. That was too early. Gotta use another E-tank. Gosh dang it. Come on. These do a surprising amount of damage. Cut it out! Oh! Please let that be the end. Or at least give me another checkpoint. Even if you have another phase, that's fine, but give me a checkpoint. Is he... Yeah, he's fake! He is fake! He's fake! But the fact that it's moving me on to another thing is positive. I think there is another checkpoint. And one more E-Tank. So we at least get one E-Tank per life, is what it looks like. And that's good. It's something. I'm assuming that door will take us straight into the boss fight. Okay, hold on. I need to summon you again. I didn't want to go up here because I didn't want to have to get the health. What's the issue? Would Hardman reasonably be his weakness twice in a row? I don't think so. So I'm gonna experiment with different things first. Like, you know what? Yeah, let's try the first one as Needle. Why not? Oh. Alright, hello. Okay. Do I have to get up there to hit you? I think I do. So alright, in that case, I think I need this. Okay, that does nothing. Magnet does nothing. Gemini does nothing. Okay, actually, is this... Do I? I do nothing. Oh, I have to use Hardman again. I didn't get the power for it. I didn't get the energy for it. Okay, well, hey, he beat the first phase. That was half of it, I guess. So now I can try all these things again. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna try the snake anymore. Nothing seemed to hit you, sir. Those were all of my abilities aside from Hardman again. Should I... What do I do? I don't understand. Alright. Is it really Hardman both phases? I used every other weapon aside from Top, because Top is dumb. Right? I'll get as high Hardman as I can. Okay, to start off, we need to get RC. Because we're going up to the top. If the second phase isn't Hardman, I am at a loss. I don't know what to do. I'll have to pay attention for another weakness, because I guess I missed something, you know. I mean, I'm assuming I did. Okay, can I summon him again, please? Thank you. Alright. So now that we're up here... I missed. Crap. On the power that I need the most, I missed. I mean, because this phase is easy to dodge once you're up here. It's just that. No! Everything... Okay, where else could I possibly shoot? Can I shoot the fist? Do I have to shoot the fist? No? I don't understand. I don't understand. I mean... I'll try this. Is it a game over after this? Hold on, is it? Yeah, it is, okay. But we should at least start back at this boss fight, and we'll have another E-Tank opportunity. We'll have another life opportunity. I did not mean to jump on it. Okay, we're here, though. Okay. I used all of my abilities except top, but I have no idea how top works. So that's his weakness. This is gonna be really hard. Okay, give me the fist again. Because I need to climb back up. It was top! What the heck? Really? Was it just used for the very last boss? How on earth? How on earth was top the victor? And in one hit! And in one hit! Do I have to... Oh. Well, we both got crushed. Oh, thank you, Proto Man. Where's Dr. Wily? Oh no, too late. Epilogue. Okay. Alright. Do I play through the epilogue, or are you just gonna show me? Alright, Mega Man, you've regained consciousness. I found you lying here when I arrived. Thanks to Proto Man. I wonder who brought you here. Do you hear that, Mega Man? This whistle. Oh, okay. It must have been Proto Man. Cool. Number list of robots made by Dr. Wright. Is that supposed to be Dr. Light, but Japanese? Electman, atomic energy controller. Okay. Fireman, waste disposal robot. Bombman, ground disruption robot. Iceman, Antarctic investigation robot. I'm gonna get to number 1, which I assume will be Mega Man. Gutsman, wilderness reclamation robot. And then I'll talk a little bit more about this game. Cutman, timber felling robot. Roll, housekeeping robot. And number 1, we have Mega Man, former assistant to Dr. Wright, which again I assume is Dr. Light. And Zero, Proto Man, new robot prototype, brother of Mega Man. Aw, we have a brother. I didn't know that about the lore, about Proto Man. I didn't know that. What's that on top of the tree? Was that a life? Was that my helmet? I had my helmet. What was at the top of the tree there? Anyway, to talk about this game, so... Here's the thing. I had a much better time this recording session than last night when I recorded. And I am sure that part of that is the fact that last night, last night I just already wasn't in an amazing mood, you know? I just hadn't had the best of days, and I was more tired than usual. But I wanted to record because I felt very unproductive, you know? So I wanted to get a recording done. However, I still think that all in all, this game is the worst of the 3 that I've played so far. Or at least my least favorite. Maybe not worst objectively, it's hard to say. I know that I can say that I had the worst time with it of the 3. I know that much, and so if I have the worst experience, well, that's how I judge games, by the experiences that I have while playing them, you know? So it was just the worst experience I had of the 3 classic Mega Man games so far. I think it was the hardest, and I think in a lot of places the most tedious. I do think a big part of that is that I didn't have the same type matchups, using that use loosely. I need to be able to speak. That I did when playing Mega Man 1, or especially Mega Man 2, because Mega Man 2, Metal Man was good against, like, everything, you know, or it seemed that way. And in this one, I just had, like, no weaknesses for the longest time. I feel like I beat half of the bosses, at least, before I got and successfully used a boss's weakness. Having the access to the rush items, that really helped. I wish that I'd paid more attention when I got the first one, because that would have, you know, saved me during one of the times where I just game overed myself. And I think Gemini Man's level. Having the weaknesses of the bosses definitely helps. They still weren't easy necessarily, but they were easier for me than, like, the bosses of Mega Man 1, honestly, once I had their weaknesses. I think the best thing that I can say this game did to improve upon its counterparts, or the previous ones, was the boss rush, actually. I think that the Wily segments were better overall. I think that I should have had a checkpoint before the Yellow Devil, where, like, I get it, if you have a game over, yeah, go back to the very beginning of that level. But I feel like if I just lose a life, I should be at the entrance to the boss, not at the very beginning of the level. So, like, that Yellow Devil one was really annoying for that. He was much easier for me than the first Yellow Devil, but I think that they should have made it so there was a checkpoint. It just makes the most sense to me. Things like that. But where it improved was the boss rush bit. It was separate from like the Wily bit. It was separate from, you know, the level and the Wily boss. So I think they did a better job overall of placing more checkpoints throughout the end game. But it's just the little things like the Yellow Devil. That should have had a checkpoint at the boss room instead of just at the beginning of the level. But I am glad they at least separated them more, so when I got game overs, whatever, it wasn't the end of the world, you know? It made it a lot easier. As far as, like, the bosses, I don't know, nothing felt exactly unique about the bosses. A lot of it, I mean, their biggest damage dealing was jumping on me. I'm glad that Hardman wasn't a copy of Gutsman. Like, I froze, but it wasn't as bad. Like, I froze in the air, which was a lot better than, like, stumbling across the ground and then him landing on me or something like that. Gemini Man, his was the most unique boss fight, I think, so far. And, it was a pain until I figured out how to cheese it. And then it's, I mean, I don't even want to say cheese it, but, you know, just I figured out my strategy for it. Speaking of cheesing, actually, did I accidentally break the final Wily fight? Like, when the top spin, or whatever the power was called, when that killed him in one hit? Was that not supposed to happen? Because I never used top before this. Well, I used it once, trying to figure out how to use it, and then all of the energy just was immediately gone, and I took a lot of damage, and the enemy seemed to take none. But yeah, it took out Wily in one hit? That doesn't seem right. But none of my other abilities were dealing damage, so I was like, if I was pretty sure top wasn't gonna work, you know? So I was like, I'm gonna have to go in from the top, or something like that, from the top of Wily's robot. Which I was already trying to do with the Rush Jet the last time. That's why I was like right above him, but then it didn't seem to work, so I went around and tried to shoot him. Anyway, but I can say that I did enjoy this session. Last session, I did not enjoy it. Again, I just was not in a good mood for it. This session, I did enjoy, at least. Maybe that was because, again, I was able to get through them more easily. I think just a big part of it last night for me was, again, aside from me just being in a sour mood all around, which I apologize for, but I wanted to be productive and record. I think part of it is that I didn't feel rewarded, you know? Like with Mega Man 2, there were still some difficult levels, or Mega Man 1, but especially Mega Man 2, there were still some difficult levels, but then I beat the levels, and then I beat the boss, and so I could move on, like I was making progress. Like, I worked through the level, I overcame those obstacles, and then I was able to beat it, so I was rewarded in that sense. But with this one, I mostly felt punished, you know? Even if I managed to get through a hard level, I would die, like, immediately against the boss, and then I'd get a game over, and I just have to do the whole thing over again, and I'd get to the boss, and then I'd get a game over, do the whole thing over again. So I never felt rewarded, just punished. And when I beat the bosses, I wasn't, like, excited, I was just relieved. It wasn't a matter of, yes, I did it, I'm awesome! It was a matter of, thank goodness I don't have to do that again. Which I still had a little bit this session, for sure. Like, against the Yellow Devil. But, yeah, so I think that's largely where this game failed. I think that a lot of the bosses, they just jumped on you too much. I think a lot of the platforming was just a matter of the platforming itself not being difficult, but them having a lot of cheap enemies put in places just to knock you down. And the fact that it lagged so much during a lot of those parts too, that made it really hard. Especially I think on Gemini Man's level. I think they could have done a better job at announcing the rush items because, like, with Mega Man 2, when they have Item 1, Item 2, Item 3, it has its own little screen, doesn't it? From what I remember, and so I had to pay attention there. But when I got, you know, whatever RC was, what I was calling, like, Rush Coil, because I don't know what else it would be, I did not at all see when I got that. I have no idea. I think I got the other two on Shadow Man. I think that's where I got RM, whatever the water one was. And then I got the jet on Snake Man, I think. But either way, I think it just should have been a little more clear about that. Like, it was clear enough, it showed up in the text and everything, but I wasn't paying attention by that point. I've played 2 other Mega Man games in the past. I get it. You beat the boss, it shows you get the power. Let's move on to the next level. That was kind of my mindset. But that made me miss him. So, yeah. All in all, I don't think this was a bad game. I just think it was the worst of the 3. And largely, I just have to judge that based upon my experience with the game, which I know was soured by my own mood yesterday. But that's the only way that I can really judge things, ultimately. I mean, I try to step back and take an objective look at things, but it's definitely impacted by how I felt during the game, or about the game. So, that's why I'm acknowledging that it wasn't a bad game. I don't think it was. It just seems like the hardest, and I feel like at least yesterday I had the least fun with it. So, I guess let me know what you thought about this game or think about this game in the comments below, you know, whether you like it, whether you dislike it, what you think about this or that, etc., so on and so forth, and the same goes with this series. Let me know your thoughts. If you would like to see more of these Mega Man games, again, I have 4, 5, and 6 on the Mega Man Legacy Collection. I would not be opposed to playing them. I don't think it could get much worse than this one, as far as, like, difficulty and everything. And I was able to push through relatively easily. Last night, I think I recorded for about 90 minutes. Here, about 2.5 hours. So I think this was... I don't know if it was the slowest, actually. No, I don't think quite, no. Because the first game took me, I think, 4.5 hours. I could have done it faster, but I farmed more than I needed, because I wasn't sure. So I think this was the second fastest Mega Man game for me, even in spite of its increased difficulty. So yeah. Anyway, rambling at this point. With that, we're calling it here. Cue outro, go!